In the heart of the Philippines, where the rice fields stretch wide and the nights fall fast, there's a town that does not speak of the dark. It is not out of ignorance. It is out of fear. The town is called San Isidro. Quiet, humble, devout. But beneath its silence, something flutters. This is the story of Daniel Reyes, a city man who came to San Isidro not to run from monsters, but from memories. After the accident that took his wife and daughter, Daniel left Manila behind. He needed peace, stillness, escape. He inherited a small ancestral house from his grandmother, far from the noise, far from the pain, or so he thought. The villagers greeted him with polite smiles and lowered voices. They warned him gently, never past sundown. Lock your windows. Don't go out at night. And if you hear wings, don't look up. Daniel thought it was all part of local superstition. Old folks' tales, folklore. But on his fourth night, the wind changed. It started with the dogs, howling, barking at shadows. Then, silence. A silence so complete it felt like the earth held its breath. Daniel was awake in bed when he heard it. A sound like wings, not birds. Heavier, slower. He sat up, heart pounding. He remembered what the old woman at the sari store said. If you hear wings and it's not a bird, it's too late. But curiosity is louder than fear. He got up, opened his window, and saw her. Above the mango tree, a woman, or what was left of one. Her upper body flew in the air, leathery wings outstretched. Her entrails hung beneath her, glistening in the moonlight. Her mouth opened in a hiss, rows of sharp teeth, eyes red as coal. A Manananggal. Daniel slammed the window shut. His hands shook. He backed away, muttering, "No, no, no. That can't be real." But he heard it. She was circling the house, then scratching on the roof, and the whispering, low, raspy, in a language older than the mountains. He grabbed his grandmother's Bible, threw salt on the doors and windows, lit a candle and prayed like he hadn't in years. The scratching stopped before dawn, but Daniel did not sleep. Morning came like a lie. The sun rose, birds sang, and villagers pretended nothing had happened. But Daniel knew what he saw, and he wanted answers. He went to the oldest man in the village, Lolo Mateo, blind in one eye, hands calloused from farming. Daniel asked, "What do you know about the Manananggal?" Lolo Mateo looked at him for a long time, then said, "She only flies when her heart is hungry." Daniel asked, "What does she want?" The old man whispered, "Blood. But not just any blood. The blood of the grieving. She smells sorrow like perfume." Daniel froze. The accident, his loss. Had she been drawn to him? Lolo Mateo continued, "There is a way to kill her. Find her lower half. She hides it before she flies. Smear salt, holy oil, ash. Then she can never return. But if you fail," he paused, "she will come for you, and not even God will hear your screams." That night, Daniel did not sleep. He waited, watching. At midnight, he heard it again. He peeked through the window. There, on the hill, the same creature rising into the air. He followed carefully, slowly. And then he saw it, beneath the acacia tree, half a body, still, waiting. Her lower torso, legs, standing motionless, like a mannequin. He crept closer, hands shaking. He poured salt, ash, holy water. The wind roared. Above, a scream pierced the night. She had felt it. She came flying back, fast, furious. But it was too late. Her body was sealed, her return blocked. She shrieked, circling the sky like a wounded bat. Then her wings began to burn. Her skin cracked. And with one final scream, she burst into ash and shadow. Dawn came. The village was quiet. Daniel stood by the tree, pale and exhausted. The Manananggal was gone, but not forgotten. The villagers never asked what happened. They only nodded at him with quiet respect. Daniel stayed in San Isidro, tended the fields, planted flowers around the acacia tree. He never spoke of that night. But when new strangers pass through town, he gives them the same warning. Lock your windows, don't go out at night. And if you hear wings, don't look up.